Welcome back to World of Warcraft, Wrath of the Lich King Classic Blind. We've got just a pile of quests to do here. How do you know? Blood Mist Isle. Should be a great time. We can sell a couple things here, make a little bit of space. Because we are going to be getting even more things here. For sure. Sell anything that's soulbound. Those boots. Linen cloth, bear meat, probably not. Inventory. It's a whole thing. Anyways, we got all these different quests. So we go to all sorts of different places. Let's start by just going. We need to find aquatic and ruinous mushrooms. So that sounds like something that's going to be in the water and a ruin, which would make a lot of sense. We need to go get some crystals, find some murlocs, and some of these are even things we've already done. Well, things we need to do to go other places. Like this one here, which is go talk to somebody. This one here, which is go talk to somebody. Into the ruins here. This is a crystal. We need to use this pickaxe. Impact site crystal. This is a impact site. Maybe this one. Somewhere around here. Crash debris. I mean, there's a lot of crashes. The question is, which one of these is a crash? Says Ravager infested ship debris south of town across the bridge. I mean, this is definitely south of town across the bridge. I find the exact correct crystal here. Say I ran into a big crystal. I think one of these would count. Maybe this red one in the middle. There we go. I mean, they're all very crystal shaped. Any of those would have worked. I would feel. Any crashy mushrooms over here anywhere? Don't really look like it. We do have something happen down here on the shore. Go deal with that here. Let's see what that's all about. Also be on the lookout for other such things. Other things here in general. We need to find some scouts here to tag this. And specifically needs to be scouts. Forager, time caller, and scout. I don't think any of these other guys really matter for anything. Just need to be close enough to fire off the Murloc tagger. Also possible they could have a drop. Should be another thing. Scout. A clam at least. Oh, how's the scout we needing? Forager, forager, forager. There's a bigger one. Hit that. Cruel Fin. Got a necklace. Noteworthy. Forager, tie color, forager. There's a scout. That's 5. Need to find one more scout here. This should be good. There's a whole pile of them over here. Where are they all up to? Go. Piece of jewelry fashioned from a crystal shard and rolled seaweed cord. During the crudely constructed pendant, notice the crystal pulsating softly. Though it emits little light, you can almost feel the crystal radiating a sense of wrongness. Not quite sure what might have possessed Cruel Fin to create this pendant, but if the find is too important to ignore, you should probably show it to someone at Bloodwatch. We can do that. We can do that. Not really any aquatic mushrooms here either. Could be over on the other islands here too. That's entirely possible. If we head up this way, squeeze through here and look at this book, which we might actually be able to do now. Any other big ruins areas around here? Some. Finding these specific mushrooms might be a little awkward. This was a blood mushroom. That really narrows down the area, but we found it, so that's alright. Somewhere near the blood things on Blood Mist Isle. Very, very much narrows it down. This is a quest now for the journal, which we can't read. We'll see if we can read the quest at least. Hopefully. Like all these. What else in here? My goodness. What a nuisance. The fate of Vindicator Sauron. Against trouble as you pick up this book. Kronos must be told about this tragedy. Turn the book to him. Yes, the book we can't read. How could this have happened? Stops abruptly in a long line, scrolls off the page, and I died while making the entry. My goodness. My goodness. Oh. Let's get here. Sunhawk guy, get out of my way. Another quest we need to have out here. Taylor. Introduction to a hunter's note in Azure Mist Isle. Near the docks. Yeah, that one's not being tracked. Talk with the prophet of the Exodar. Head down there later. Turn some stuff here at Bloodwatch. It's gonna be a continuing system of turning a bunch of stuff at Bloodwatch. But we need to continue to keep the tracker as clear as possible. Not right now. Not right now.
Good fortune.
Yeah, it's a journal. Fate of Vindicator Sauron.
Remember the lesson.
What do you got there, Eric Erickson? Is that a journal? Probably. I can't read it.
Good health. Long
Kronos'
life.
face turns pale as he reads the journal. Tears stream down his face. Sauron was my master, my teacher, my mentor. Took his place among the triumvirate. Only recently, after we had given up searching for him, his face contorts in anger. Mattis.
Favor the road.
Mattis the Cruel. My goodness. Mattis will be brought to justice, Eric Erickson. And I want you to be the one to find him. Here, don't do this, sir. You're all the tracks on the search of this criminal, Mattis the Cruel. I have given trusted agents of the hand flare guns. Should you or one of the trackers see the flare, it means that an agent has found Mattis and needs assistance. Remember, tracker, Mattis is to be brought back to me alive. Sounds difficult. Will be done, my lord. Brought to justice, Eric Erickson. I want you to be the one to find him and bring him back to the triumvirate. Scour the island for this killer. Should you find him, use this flare gun. When my trackers see the flare, they'll come and assist in capturing Mattis. Return to me after he's been captured. Alright.
Do not lose.
Brothers and sisters, tonight we hunt. A blood elf known as Mattis must be brought to justice. First, find him gets 1 week's vacation aboard the Exodar. Onwards, the wilds of Blood Mist await. This flare gun is property of the hands of Argus. So they're just, heading out. They're heading out. Here goes some buffs. A bunch of guys coming in. They are looking. That's alright. I doubt they would lead us straight to it anyways, so don't even really worry about that just yet.
One wishes to you.
Cruel Finn's necklace.
Favor the road.
What's that you have there?
Be kind to those
This is
less
most
fortunate.
curious, warrior. I don't believe we've ever seen the Murlocs wearing any kind of adornment before. Given the corrupting influence that the crystal shards are known to have, the Murloc that wore this pendant must have believed it granted him power over his fellows. I wouldn't be surprised if he had rapidly outgrown his fellow Murlocs and gained in strength. Yep. That is what happened. Catch and release.
Safe journey.
Did the device work? Have you marked the Murlocs for my research? Yep.
Seek the path of the
Well done, Eric Erickson. I was worried that the marking device might malfunction. It seems like everything went according to plan. Gloves.
Dionysaka.
Visions of corruption. Bloodmist Isle was forever changed by our arrival. The stars crashed, scattered debris all over the islands. I think it's beginning to have an adverse effect on the wildlife. You don't say. Before I can be certain of my conclusion, I need to get a closer look. Crystals seem to have affected the trees the fastest, so it seems that the treants would be the most likely to show symptoms. Bring me samples of bark from corrupted treants and begin my in-depth studies. 6 pieces of crystallized bark
May your days be long
from
and
various
hardships.
treants. We're getting all sorts of different levels of things here, so no particular order for most of it.
The Legion's end.
Clear out the crystals. We're able to gather the first crystal sample. Yep, from impact area.
Remember the lessons of the past.
This crystal shard will give our researchers a baseline to compare against samples from other parts of the island. Since it comes from one of Bloodmist's less corrupted regions, we won't be able to send it off until we have a full set of samples. This is a great start. If you're willing to help gather the other samples, I'll see to it that you're rewarded for your efforts. We're getting pants with the crystals in it. Fantastic.
Blessings upon
This
your
thing's survey
family.
team. So we've got ourselves established here at Bloodwatch. I've been sending out survey teams to create more reliable maps of the island. In most cases, they returned unharmed with the data we need. But the team I sent east to the ruins hasn't reported back. Worry about what might have happened to them. I can't spare the men to send another mission after them. Find them, Eric Erickson, and lend them any assistance they require to return with their survey data. To the east, you say? Ruins of Loreth Aran.
Remain vigilant.
Can do. This is like right here. That's doable. Flight paths. And when we're in the ruins, we may be able to find this ruin mushroom. That'd be nice. That'd be convenient. There's some silver. That's actually worth mining. I will mine a silver vein. That's a good idea to me. Yeah. Highly profitable. Highly cool. And a ruinous polyspore. That is 3 mushrooms. Everybody dead? Looks like everybody's dead. Got cartographers just in a pile. Yeah. The bodies of the Draenei survey team are scattered all over the ground here, pierced by Naga weaponry. The area is littered with the remains of their supplies and survey equipment, but their data crystals are nowhere to be seen. We gotta salvage this data. It's too late to assist the cartographers in completing their mission. It appears they collected the data Harbinger Nicholas was expecting. Crystals storing their survey information was now among their ransacked packs, so it must be in the hands of the Wrathscale Naga. You know that Harbinger Nicholas will be saddened by the loss of the survey crew, but we want to salvage the survey data. For sure. Let's get some survey data here. 3 more of these irradiated crystal shards, which is not really what we need. Give ourselves a little buff there. Adorable. Even work. Yeah. Increase attack power by 10. Crystal shards, service attack and stamina. All this cool stuff. Let's fight some more knight here. Some Marauder. Shaman. This guy. Bop. Survey data crystal. There we go. Alright. I guess we just go back and turn this in right now. That'll be fine. We're not too far away. And possible asks us to go somewhere else. Any treants around here? There's one. Grab some of these bark. Since we see them. See another one. Another bark. That's looking pretty good. We'll keep a lookout for treants on our travels here too. And also we're looking for... We're also looking for the cruel guy too.
Need more range.
Pants? Nice. Back this way. Look around. Or just keep finding more of these guys too. That the guy? That's just a cruel guy. That's not the cruel guy. Trees. There's a whole bunch of guys over there. There's a tree. Only need these guys for their barks. Unfortunately, getting a lot of the drops we're looking for. We can't expect 100% drop rates or anything. At least some of the time. Trees down this way. There's one. They're just kind of just all over the place, basically. Another non. See one over there, one over there. There's definitely a multitude of corrupted treants to be had. Just a matter of the drop rates and stuff. Looks like this is a good spot here. Midden Vale. I like some treants. Possibly. I mean, it's good the treants. The only question is if we get the piece we're looking for. There's some peace bloom. That's not the piece we're looking for. Vine. More vine guys here too. Tree there. Vine. We're out this way. There's one. Just killing everything out here. It's pretty wild. It's pretty wild. Kind of getting side here. Hopefully be past the river here. We gotta have to swim. How to not swim. This is looking more like Ravagers. I don't think they're gonna be down this way. That's okay. Bears. Yeah. Generally, things seem to be in just areas more than anything. That's alright. Trees. We got bears. And on the bridge, there's one.
I'm out of range.
Pick him up. Just some bark. There we go. Very good. Looking for aquatic. Any aquatic mushrooms in here? If they're under the water, we might be able to really see them. There it is. Yeah, not as visible. It's in the water. You can't shine through the blood like that. Or just the blood-colored water. Anyways. That is 4 mushrooms. Definitely all over the place. Definitely all over the place. Okay. Turn in some more things here. We got the salvage data, the mushrooms. We fought some guys, got the bark. There's just so many quests to do at Bloodwatch here. Since it's really the only quest hub in the entire area. There's like a handful of guys over at Vindicator's Rest, but this is the main area for sure. Here's corruption. Were you able to get the samples? Yes, we were. Crystallized bark. Pieces of red crystals become embedded within the bark. We'll be replacing the wood. Yeah,
Safe.
it's a problem. There's more than enough here for my research. Thank you, Eric Exon. If you find any other evidence that the crystals are corrupting Bloodmist native creatures, let me know right away.
Remain vigilant.
Yeah.
The Naru have not
They definitely are.
forgotten us.
They definitely are. We've found so much evidence of corruption. Just everywhere. In every way. In everything.
Each day is a blessing.
Mushrooms. Oh, do you have information on exactly where they are?
May
Look
your
at that.
days be long.
Actually,
and
towards
your
the blood
hardships
mushrooms.
few.
Yeah, just look at that. It's just gonna tell you the aquatic ones are in the water. Look in the waters that divide this island from one distinct shroom striker is home in the waters of the river. So it is a little bit more specific.
Remember the lessons of the
So
past.
in the river, the ruins of Lorath Aran. The name doesn't really suggest that. Just trying to be clever in naming the fungi. The ruins mushroom is in the ruins. He was just being clever.
Safe journey.
So he knows where the mushrooms are. Felcone. That's named from Fel Magic Corruption. Seek the Felcone fungus at the main Satyr camp to the west.
Be kind to those less
This is
fortunate.
exactly where it is. Very cool. Blood mushrooms are more common than the other fungi varieties. Can be found mostly anywhere in the woods around Blood Mist. Research south of the road dividing Blood Mist. You value your life.
Dionis Akar.
Very cool.
Open your heart to the light.
Well, that made that quest significantly easier than we made it. That's alright. Remember, the mushrooms I requested are each unique to the different environments of Blood Mist. There you go.
Be well.
Well, I did warn you, did I not? Hopefully this payment more than makes up for the mild discomfort that you may have suffered. Return to me when you have gained strength. Perhaps I'll have another job for you. Mushrooms, of course. Otherwise, he's gonna bring us more... Gonna task us with getting more mushrooms. Fungus-lined bracers. Amazing.
Dionis Akar.
Serious
Be
tears.
well.
Good to see you again, Eric Erickson. You're exceptionally efficient in completing the last task that I offered you. Perhaps you would be interested in another. To the northeast lies Wormscar Island, home to a rare species of mushroom known as the Cirrus tear, named after the green dragonlings that inhabit the island. We require a small sample of the mushroom. I must warn you that the denizens of the island do not welcome visitors. Tread carefully. Wants 2. A small sample, which is 2 mushrooms.
Remember the lessons of the
We can get
past.
2 mushrooms. That's doable. And up here, turn to the next for this quest. Salvage the nano. We're able to find out what was keeping the survey team from returning. Ah, yes, it was death. Death was keeping them from returning. The harbinger class of the survey team's fate. He accepts the crystal from you and remains silent for a long moment. They were good men, Eric Erickson, and they knew their mission would be dangerous. I'm grateful for your help in locating the team and recovering the crystal. Harvinger's fist clench. We've lost too many good men already, and our mission has only just begun. We get a free cape.
May your days be
The second sample.
Your heart
We still got all these other crystals to mine, too, for sure. Now we have a baseline crystal. We're going to need samples from more dangerous areas of the island to complete the set I'll be sending to the Exodar. The example must come from the crystals controlled by the Blood Elves in the Bladewood area to the northwest of Bloodwatch. For reports that they alter and harvest the crystals for use in some magical apparatus. See if you can find one that has not yet been incorporated into one of their devices, and mine a sample of it.
good health, long life.
Into the stuff this way. I'll get further up here too, at some point. Alright. This is Bladewood. So we want one that's not already in this whole system here. We find a crystal that's on the ground nearby or something. Maybe we can try the one that are inside of it. I don't expect it to work though. It does work. I'd say that was already incorporated, but that's okay. Shadow was formed part of Exodar, modified by the Blood Elves. The Blood Elves are definitely a problem here. Blood Elves are definitely a problem. Ruins. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be leading us to go to more places too, so. That'll be very efficient when we need to go to other places for other quests we have too, so. That'll work out perfectly. Back here.
Good fortune.
Second sample. Yeah, the second sample. Yep.
Do not lose
The
faith.
journalist examines the crystal shard. The shard is much different from the initial sample. Harbinger Nicholas holds the crystal up to catch the light. You see how it pulsates like that? That's worrisome. Make a note in my report of the alterations the blood elves appear to have made to this crystal. Thank you again for your help, Eric Erickson.
Blessings.
The final sample. I already done then. Amazing. Just one sample remaining before I can send this set of crystals to the Exodar, Eric Erickson. Final sample must come from the Satar stronghold of Exarian to the northwest. I'm not certain what to expect from this crystal sample, but I'm sure there will be some signs of corruption. Take care to mine your shard from the crystal that looks like the ones you took from your previous samples from. Also, researchers cannot make a valid comparison. To the northwest.
Remember the lessons of the
That we can do. That we can do. And then we can also get up here. Got some stuff happening over there. That'll do nicely. Tears on Worm Island. Crystal sample. The Void Critters. Where were they at again? Critters of the Void? Void Critters. Blood Watch. Chance. Southwest of here, near the Sun Gate. I don't really see those. Interesting. Let's find this crystal here, though. While we're up here. Like this one? Is the crystal? Maybe further in here. A big crystal. I mean, it looks like the other ones. It's just really big. That's okay. Also around here somewhere we need to fight Bear. I think he's down there. We need to get down here. We can take some fall damage. That'll be fine. Perfect.
Too far away.
There he is, Deathclaw. Dealt with. Parachutes. Very wise. Somebody had their camp or something out here. Let me go talk to. Right over where the symbol is, yeah. Over this? Yep, over here. Yeah, a whole campfire. Or whiz-bang. Let's get inside here. Nice place you got here. A little fire, crates and stuff. Very good.
My, you're a tall one.
Shh, be very quiet. I'm observing murlocs. Leaving an oversized turtle shell is a sacrifice I'm willing to make for science. After all, if the murlocs see me here, react to my presence and contaminate my data. As the first novice member of the Explorers League, I'm boldly going places no dwarf has gone before. Good stuff. Also has a store here. Delightful. Can sell some stuff. How convenient. How convenient for that to be here. Let's see. This is what the cape looks like. Still in the era of short capes. That. Soulbound belt. There you go. Another cape. It's a long cape. Much better. Gotta take the visuals into account for capes. Totally necessary. Stuff here we could actually sell. That's right.
You have a great day.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Hey,
Explorers League says something for gnomes.
off and away.
I thought so. That grumpy old dwarf was supposed to help me carry my equipment and gather data. But all he does is sit in that strange drainite town, drinking himself into a stupor.
Be seeing you.
Pilfered equipment.
Alrighty then.
Shh, keep your voice down and don't call attention to me. If the murlocs detect my presence, the experiment will be ruined. I've already come perilously close to contaminating my data. While I was foraging yesterday, one of them must have wandered too close and discovered my camp. I returned just in time to see two of them carrying off a crate with most of my equipment. It's bound to be one of their settlements around here. I can't risk revealing my presence. Are you willing to help? We need to find a crate of stuff and artifacts of the Black Silt. My observations and writings about the Black Silt Murlocs are quite illuminating, Eric Erickson. But they are just the beginning. I plan to return to Ironforge with items produced by the Black Silt's rudimentary crafting skills. Problem is that the Black Silt carry these items with them at all times. I can't have their blood on my conscience. If you're willing to help me gather the idols carried by Black Silt seers and crude knives of the Blacksmith warriors and short strikers, I won't ask how you came by them.
Alrighty then.
I feel like that's still blood on your hands, but whatever you need to tell yourself. Crude knife. Whee! Sears. A lot of them down in the water there. I mostly avoid that. Even plenty of clams here too. Fantastic. With a knife. Box. That's the box, probably. There's some idols. That's just a food crate. Some bananas. Huh. Looking around here. This is something this way. We need a little bit more sears. Might need to get into the water here. That's okay. Blah-blah. That. Shoes. Get him. Underwater adventure. That's all the sears. There's a knife. Over here. Warriors can also drop the knives, that's fine. 4. Seer. Just a seer. Warrior here. There's one over there too.
I'm out of range.
Some milk. Very deep under the water here. They really are way out here, aren't they? I think keep going out here. We still have a decent amount of breath here. There's a whole ship out here. Look at that. That's neat. Copper. Go in this ship. What's happening in here? Not too much. The guy though. Money. And more of these little crystals. We're getting way off the side here. A watery aspect, level 34. Aquanius. Hey there. Just a bag here. We put on the hydrocane for a second. That worked perfectly. And then mace back on. Just building. Yeah, we'll get the other one taken off here somewhere. Hey, Aquanius. How's it going? You're brave to swim down to my realm, Landwalker. Yep. Yep, that's definitely true. And there's a knife. Neat. Okay. Where's our other weapon out here? Up to the top. Storage. There. Well, that worked. And we did not find the box and stuff, though. Or did we? Sample. Let's see. Yeah, capture that guy. There's Deathclaw's Paw. We'll see if we did. This might just be off the lid. Off the lid. Yeah, here.
Pleased to meet you.
Artifacts.
Off and away.
Found the artifacts. The samples for me to send back to Ironforge. Yep. Whole bunch of them. Crudely knapped stone blade affixed to a long stick with sinew, and a roughly carved idol depicting no discernible figure.
Be seen.
Crude indeed. That's alright. Astoundingly, simply astounding. Astounding, simply astounding. These are perfect, Eric Erickson. You can already see them under the glass in the Museum of Ironforge. The text of the display is virtually writing itself in my head. Your help has been invaluable in getting my studies back on track. How do you spell your name? I'll make sure it appears in my report as co-author. One of the chaps on the ship gave me this treasure map to cover a gambling debt, but mythology isn't my area of study. Superstitious lot, sailors. A weathered treasure map. Little faded and full of holes. Most of the writing is still visible.
Alrighty
A
then.
treasure map's a pretty good reward. I'm happy with that. Any of these boxes for the thing? Get a box for a thing somewhere. Is that it? Yeah, there it is. It's box shaped. And there's the equipment. Very good. Very good. It was just the other direction here. That works. Turn this in here. He's just absolutely surrounded. It'd be a bad time if they figure out that he's just right here.
Off and away.
I should find my equipment. Yep. Equipment appears unharmed, if a bit slimy.
You have a great day now.
This is fantastic. The theft of my equipment has given me more insight into the nature of these Murlocs than I could have possibly gained in weeks of observations. I know what I'm going to say in my report already. When faced with the products of a technologically superior culture, the Black Silk displayed none of the curiosity characteristic of emerging cultures and humanoid species. It's brilliant. The gentlemen in Ironforge are going to love it. I can't thank you enough, Eric Erickson.
Off and away.
Very good. Look at this treasure map going. A map to where? The crudely drawn map reveals nothing of its maker, but it appears to have been drawn with an unsteady hand. Wavering lines and symbols depict a small pavilion with broken columns located to the west of a partially submerged tower. I also believe this cluster of ruins is located on the eastern coast of the island. You have no idea what you'll find, important enough for the map's creator to record. Locate the pavilion described by the map, search for what the mapmaker was trying to record. Small pavilion with broken columns west of a partially submerged tower. Okay. A tower there? This is a kind of a pavilion. Where are we at now? Up this way? What direction did I say it was? This is on the eastern coast. Okay. So, we'll go along the eastern coast and also head over to Wormscar Island. Get stuff going on over there. This is... I mean, these are ruins. I think ruins might be a little bit more than a pavilion. Here's the void anomalies. These void critters. No, these are void anomalies. Not the correct kind. These are definitely going to be important, though. No pavilions over here. Way over to the other island. Let's make our way to the other island. We can just walk there. Critters of the Void. Bloodwatch. Then southwest near the Sun Gate. We have not found the Sun Gate yet. That's okay. This might be a half sunken tower. There's some towers and stuff here. Doesn't really look very sunken in particular. Possibly. Definitely looks like something over here. That's for sure. Prince Toreth, Dragon Riders of Loretharon. Hey there. Are you mad? Look around you, mortal. See that you stand upon sundered earth? Leave this place unless you suffer as my people and I have. Why do you suffer? Are you blind as well as insane? I'm a ghost, a cruel reminder of a civilization that has long since ceased to exist, anchored to a land I failed to protect. Long ago, 10,000 years past, I was flesh and bone, just like you. I was prince of this land and a dragon rider, Blessed by Ysera of the Dream. What is Ysera and how are you blessed? Have you not heard of Ysera? Guardian of nature, aspect of the dream? She is the matron of all green dragons. Aye, it was Ysera herself that gifted my kingdom with her brood. We stood shoulder to shoulder with the noble creatures, and they allowed us to ride them into battle against our enemies. All was well for many centuries, until what? Deathwing's brood, Ysera's benevolence, raised the ire of Deathwing, patron of the Black Dragonflight. They attacked us in our sleep. Many died on the initial surge, but the Greens rose to protect us. Finstorth points around the island. The bones are all that remain. There's some bones. Of the once great dragons, none were spared. So why are you still here? I was the last to die. As I felt my spirit leaving my mortal shell, I swore a blood oath. Finstorth shakes his head. Pact was made between this land and I. My blood for this world. I became the sole keeper of the history of my people. I cannot rest until I am secure in knowing that the story of the Dragon Riders, Lortharan, is not lost in the passages of time. I'm a Dragon Rider. I've got red and bronze dragons. I'm gonna get a green dragon mount here. Unlikely. Restoring a sanctity. Not long ago, the once tranquil Owlkin. There's a bigger dragon. Razor Maw. Undead. Interesting. Saw a shadow there. Not long ago, the once tranquil Owlkin of the region appeared on the shores of this island. One by one, they would come to steal the bones of the fallen dragons. They do not know what would cause these creatures such distress, or why they would want the bones of the deceased. The spirits of the brood have grown restless to this sacrilege. To the west, across the Crimson Reach, you'll find Rage Feather Ridge. Venture to the Owlkin encampments and recover the pilfered dragon bones. Very cool. Go this way. These... Oh, they're also undead. I guess they did kill all the dragons here. That does check out. Hopefully there's not any incredibly high-level undead dragons here. Well, that would be pretty cool if there was. Another ghost. Captain Edward Haynes. His land still bears the scars of the past. Wonder if they will ever heal. Yeah, probably not. The Blood Curse Legacy. We heard of the Blood Curse, landlubber? No, of course you haven't. The Blood Curse is what sunk all these ships. The spoiled, desecrated part of the water here is known as Blood Cursed Reef. Part of the world you never want to visit. I've been here for myself for 20 years. Scurvy my foot. I died on these wild shores as food for the dragons. Ah, but that's another story for another time. Right now we have to help the poor souls that are trapped in that reef. The blood-cursed Naga. They say when the world was sundered, this land cried the loudest. It was here that thousands of night elves faded into oblivion, and in their place rose terrible creatures of hate, the Naga. Obedient to their twisted queen, Ashura, they would destroy all that would dare pass through their sea. Remained this way for thousands of years, until now. First order of business is to remove the blood-cursed Naga from the reef. We can do that. Blood-cursed Naga. Yeah, sword. We're getting a swim buff. Suicide increased and water breathing. Oh, very convenient. How nice of that ghost pirate captain to give us such good stuff. Blood Curse Naga. Always nice when you get some more swim speed. Hunting that one down. And 10. Beautiful. Love me some good swim speed. Always a good time. This Naga died in the air. That's wild. That's wild. Milk. Okay. This will help me breathe and move underwater. Oh, alright. Got that. Good start, but there's much more to be done. Of course there is. The hopeless ones. On a ledge of the reef deeper than where you found the blood-cursed Naga, you'll find the hopeless ones. The blood-cursed voyagers, ghosts of those taken by the blood curse. It's regrettable what I ask of you now. They must be destroyed and their cursed shells brought back to me. Their souls must be put to rest. Return to me when you have done that, as I asked, and shall give you one final task. You'll get 4 cursed souls. Further than the Nagas. Cursed Voyager. There you go. Just chilling. Getting down below here and all. Awesome. You can swim down. And get inside here. Yeah. Blood Cursed Voyagers.
I need to talk.
There's a soul. Any more souls down here? There's some crystals and stuff. Keep going further down. Possibly. Any more guys? Might all be on the ship. You did say on a further reef here. Further ledge. And here's some guys. And even further down boats here too. There's a soul. And a shard. You're still wildly, wildly overpowered. One hit and everything. That's okay. Just all down here. Just on the bottom of the ocean. Look at this mess. Got some boots. Here's a soul. Brilliant stuff. Yeah, quite the way down here. My goodness. Quite the ways down. We do a bit of swimming. This is swim speed increased. Yeah. Definitely increased, that's for sure. That is for sure. And then he said he's gonna have one more thing for us. You got more in their demise, Eric Erickson. Just took their souls. They're in our pockets. You have done the hopeless ones a great service, Eric Erickson. There is one final task. Destroy the leader of the Blood Cursed. To the south, you'll find Blood Curse Isle. Atop the island, you'll find a shrine dedicated to the beloved queen of the Naga, Ashura. Destroy the statue, burn it in effigy. You'll surely draw the ire of Atof, the blood-cursed leader. Slay Atof and return to me. Alright. There's blood-cursed Isle right there. I told you that. The map's right there? Alright. We got a blood-cursed Isle. Sounds like a great party destination. Blood-cursed Isle. Was it called Blood? I guess there was Blood Curse here before the Blood Mist. So that could be connected. The Blood Curse, the Blood Mist, corrupting the crystals. Or it's just that the crystals are inherently wildly unstable and completely bonkers. Also, the Blood Elves could be involved. There's a lot going on out here. All problems, all the time. Everywhere. Wouldn't be very interesting if everything was always fine. Would not be much to do. We're out here, solving problems. Doing stuff. Okay. Up top. Hit off the Blood Curse. How's it going? defile this. Who dares defile the statue of our beloved? Out of here. There you go. One statue effectively defiled. There's some water here. Nope, we have the water walking. It's floating all the way over there. I think there's a strategy to that, so you don't fall and die. You have that up on. It's an angle or a button or something. Mostly we just kind of die. See if we get revived here. Nope. Alright. Or if we, I think also ghosts can walk on water. That's fine too. Sometimes it's not the most effective strategy. Sometimes it's not the most effective. That's okay. That's okay. I think it's a thing we could turn on and off. I could have turned it off. Would have been better. Strategy and all that. Because we can sink into the water, even when we have any kind of water walking ability. Just need to do it correctly, instead of the way we did it, which was incorrectly, of course. That's okay. So, concentration. Search for the Sun Gate. We found the Sun Gate. Portal, void energy. Thing with void critters. Source of the critters southwest of here, near the Sun Gate. Vector coil? Southwest of here. Maybe on this island. I feel like we found a bunch of void critters. We would have recognized that. Sometimes these things works. Sometimes things work. And there's the heal. How nice. Alright. So we dealt with that. So we need to go back to the mainland and get the dragon bones and all that. Back here. Find Mattis. We also need to pick up the mushrooms. Should be around here somewhere. Very good. Very good. Okay. Yeah, plenty of stuff out here. I just want to see if we can get this. Journey in this. And in the blood curse. You did it. Hundreds of souls are grateful for all you've done. Now you make an offering. Wheel of Lost Hope is a shield. Is it literally a ship wheel as a shield? Yes, it is. Had a few of those before too. That's great. Find these mushrooms. Looks like there is a path that starts over here. Nomergon reputation, which is perfect. Sears Tears. Smoking up here. There's a silver vein here too. That's worth grabbing. Talon Strand. Here's the silver. Worth. Yeah, if these actually sell for that, it's another 44 gold for just showing up. Here is one of the mushrooms. Find one more of those will be good. Don't really glow too much. I don't know what color it is at least. What else around the island here? Big old dragon bones. Attacked by another dragon. There's one. Well, that'll do nicely. This is Meridian Point. Okay. Let's go find these. Oh, guys, I had the dragon bones. Tears. Restoring sanctity. So across the Crimson Reach, we'll find Rage Feather Ridge. There it is. It's right here. That'd be nice. Get them. Get some bones. Or more just take the bones, realistically. There's already a bunch of dead guys here. Wildkins. Irradiated Wildkins. You got the right ones. Let's say they have it. Lots of stuff. Here. You can kind of recover the pilfer gems. Might just be drops on the ground. A little bit more slightly cheaty information. There they are. They're actually things. Okay. Dragon bones. There's a line all over the shop. Okay, so that's what we're looking for. You're around in this area. This one. It's kind of just sitting all over the place. It's wild. Whenever we try to take them, they get mad at us. Preemptively. That dragon bone. Seems to be mostly in the camps here. Should be able to grab plenty of these. If we're far enough away, we can actually grab it before it's a problem, which is nice. Or if we're just far enough away in general. That. There we go. Back over this way. It's all going according to plan. Lots of stuff complete here, which is also great. I think fighting Mantis the Cruel might be a little bit of a problem. Scour the island. That could be anywhere. Probably just the actual main island here, though. Most likely. Could be up the vector coil. Haven't really headed to head up there yet. That's entirely possible. Somewhere we still need to be. Very likely. Very likely. Okay. This in with the prince. There you go. The dragon wars have long since passed. All that remains are bones and the agitated remains of Ysira's brood. This bone has been used in a ritual. Sure, they're not happy about that. A ritual? The Alkin had lived in harmony with the land for thousands of years. Such a thing is an aberration. Such a pity. Into the dream. The whelps you see on this island are the agitated spirits of the green dragonflight. Like me, they are bound to the land and able to ascend to their final resting place in the dream. Covering the bones of the fallen has settled them somewhat, must take further action. Destroy their ethereal manifestations. Can't leave this place until it's done. They must be released. Kill 5 Viridian whelps and 5 Viridian broodlings. Yandu. Return them to such and such. And you. We're pretty good on the broodlings here. I just need the other ones. Whelps. What's it this way? We did kill at least one whelp. Or 2, I guess. They're probably just around. As well.
I'm out of range.
Slightly smaller than the Brunians, I guess. Similar idea, though.
Too far away.
There we go. Done and done. A whole bunch of ghosts of the green dragon flames. Very good. 2 quests here. Never mind. As reprehensible as your task was, had to be done. You must look into the face of evil. Dun dun dun. Razor Maw. Many of the Black Dragonflight were slain during the attacks. One of them, a lieutenant of Deathwing himself, still haunts this place. Look to the heavens, and you see his spectral countenance circling the skies. His hatred is so great that he remains even in death. Take the bones that you gathered for me earlier to the top of the mountain on this island, place them in the ever-burning pyre. This should signal Razormaw to descend. When he does, slay his undead form. I think we can manage that. Just up there. Circling. Place the bones at the ever-burning pyre. Yep. Yep. Up top. Got Poison Bolt. It's not very effective. Razor Maw. All the way to the top. Use this. Use it. Not sure if we used it. We clicked on something. Someone managed to destroy. Oh, there he is.
I can't attack that tower.
There, Razor Maw. Guess it did work. Yeah, Shadow Gem. There you go. 1 Razor Maw defeated. Very good. Gem Jam. Okay. What a mess. What a mess. Well, that should be that taken care of. So that's good. That's good. Let's bring 2 symbols here. Not important. How long has it been? 1,000 years? 10,000 perhaps? You've done me and the memory of my people a great service, Eric Erickson. Please accept this item of power as a token of my appreciation from Loreth Iran in honor of your deeds. Tunic of the Dragon Slayer. Strength, stamina, and hit rating. For a level 18 item? Not bad at all. Vest of the Dragon Slayer, Robe of the Dragon Slayer. Good stuff. Good stuff. Middle of the recording cut. Next time. Goodbye.